subtract. Okay, so we have two more strategies I want to talk about, and then I want to give us some practice with some of these strategies. So the other strategy we can use is called fact family.
Wait, the third one? We have the third one? No, so we will write that down. I don't have no more pages. Fact family.
Okay, just use a regular piece of paper for now because I gotta.
Wait, let me see this. I made a mistake.
Okay, so boys and girls, remember yesterday in your notebooks, it should look like this. On one side, Conrad. On one side you have strategies. On the other side you have, I use it when I see. So on your strategy side,
So I'm at strategy.
we are adding
plus 8.
fact
And under that, right, we're writing fact family.
You're writing fact family underneath your strategy side. Move this back over. Work on it later. Well done.
Joe, you don't have any more papers.
So you shouldn't have to write this part. It should already be in your notebook. But you should have. Boys, go. Jarrell, I've given you a piece of paper. Go get started. Go get started. Use one of these pencils for now in the red caddy. So what do we mean by fact families? Well, we use our fact families when we see something like 8 plus 4 equals 12. So we know that 8 plus 4 equals 12. I should know that 4 plus 8 equals 12. How do you know that, Gito? We just switched it around. So 4 plus 8 equals 12.
You have to write that down?
Yes, absolutely. Everything that I'm writing underneath this, we write like we did yesterday. Does anyone know what property this is called? Well, that's the strategy it's called. This is the commutative property of mathematics. That tells us that I'm allowed to switch these numbers and it'll equal the same thing. So if I know that 8 plus 4 equals 12, and I know that 4 plus 8 equals 12, I should be able to do in my head 12 minus 4. Anyone else?
I know it equals 8.
8?
12. It was made by 8 plus 4. So if we take away 4, it's not 12. It's like that first number that made it.
It's part of the combination of numbers that makes 12. That's right. So 12 minus 4 equals 8. So boys and girls, who can tell me the last fact family?
12 minus 8 equals 4.
12 minus 8
Equals 4.
equals 4.
1 minus 8 equals 4.
Okay, I'm going to put an example here. I want us to use this strategy. So this one we're not writing. This one we're using our mental math strategy.
7 plus 3.
Well, first I need to know how much this is. We can count on, like that first strategy, count on from 7. Annie, how can I count on from 7? From 7.
7, 8, 9, 10.
7, 8, 9, 10. That's right. So if I know that 7 plus 3 equals 10, I should also know,
Write it down.
what 3 plus 7 is. What's 3 plus 7, guys?
10. Did you write this down?
No, I just said we're using this in our head. What's 10 minus 7, guys?
Plus 3.
Anyone else?
Yeah, 3. 3.
That's 3. What's 10 minus 3? Our voices are off. She can if you want. If this helps you, Giselle, by all means, write them. If it helps you to remember, by all means. But I want us to practice doing the math in our heads. If you want to write the examples down, you can. But we're going to practice doing the actual math in our heads. It's called mental math. Okay, the last strategy I want to talk about is called double plus one.
Double plus one?
Double plus one. This you write down. You don't need to ask me every time, Eden. Everything that goes on our chart, you write down. Examples that I write on the bottom, you don't have to write down. Double plus one. What is that?
Double plus one.
I'm going to erase this example. Just this example. Do you need this one still? Double plus one. What does that mean? Well, let's look at an example. I'm going to look at an example with a different color. If I have 6 plus 17, it might be a lot to count on. It might be too difficult to make 10. The most effective strategy we can do, if you can memorize your doubles. Doubles are 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3. So if you can memorize your doubles, it makes this a very easy math problem, Conrad. So, what's the double of 6? 12. How do I get to 12? 6 plus what? 6. So I can break up this 7 into 6 and what? So if I know that 6 plus 6 is 12, all I have to do double plus 1. So boys and girls, 6 plus 6 is what?
12.
12 plus 1? 13. So that means 6 plus 7 is 13. This example you should have written down. Eden, it's on the chart. Everything on the chart is written down. The only thing that is optional is what I write here. Did you write this down? Jarrell and Joey, you can check your answers together, but you need to be whispering, Jarrell. Stephen and Joel, there is no reason for you two to be talking. You are on ST Math. Okay, let's look at another example. Okay, so Eden, this you can write down if you want. This example, let's look at 5 plus 6.
I don't have enough room. How
You can do it on the next page.
Yeah, that's what I did.
So 5 plus 6. Well, do I know my 5 doubles?
Yeah.
What is it?
10.
10. So what do I need to get to 10? 5 plus what?
5.
So I can break up my 6 into 5 and
Then a 1.
and 1. Double plus 1. So now I have a much easier math problem, right? Now I can just do 5 plus 5 plus 1. So let's see. What's 5 plus 5? 10 plus 1? 11. That means 5 plus 6 equals 11.
Okay.
Okay, are you guys ready for some practice?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give you a couple different math problems, and I want you guys to pick a strategy and use that strategy.
You don't have all the strategies.
Yeah, you should have them all now. I haven't finished my anchor chart, but we finished this yesterday together. Counting on, making 10 to add, making 10 to subtract, fact families, and double plus 1.
10 like this? On making 10 to add. 10.
So let's look at an example of making 10 to add. So on our anchor chart, Eden, making 10 to add, the example on the board is 8 plus 6. So let's look at that. Let's look at 8 plus 6. 8 plus 6. So I can make 10 first biggest number? 8. What do I need to get to 10? From 8, 2. So I can break up the 6. I can take 2 from it. If I take 2 from the 6, what's left? 4. Oh, if I take 2 from 6, what's left, Desiree? 4. So now, Eden, I have a much easier mental math problem. I can easily add 8 plus 2 in my head. What's 8 plus 2? 10. I can easily add 10 plus 4 in my head. What's 10 plus 4? 14. So that means 8 plus 6 is 14. So I made 10 first. So it's a lot easier to add from 10, right? We just add from 10. We've got 11, 12, 13, 14. It's a lot easier to add numbers to 10. Joey, where should you be? Joey, where should you be? If you guys are playing a game, sit on the floor and start the game. You are not playing. You are not talking to math facts. Can't see it. That looks good. That looks like all the strategies. Okay, so let's look at some examples, and you get to tell me which strategy you think would work best. So how about 9 plus 3? What would you use? Well, Giselle, if we use double plus 1, that means that we would be able to make 9 out of this 3. Can we make 9 out of that 3? No. So let's try a different strategy. What else do you think we could do? Can we make 10 out of that 3? We could. We could try that strategy. Let's see. How much more do I need to get to 10 from 9? Conrad, how much more do I need to get to 10 from 9? 1. If I take 1 away from that 3, how much do I have left over? 2. Now my new math problem is 9 plus 1? 10. 10 plus 2? 12. Does anyone see a different strategy? Yeah. What do you see, Eden? Well, they're all mental. But which one of those strategies can we use? Counting on, making 10 to add, making 10 to subtract, fact families, or double plus 1? Well, I don't have any other fact family to look at, right? What do you think, Eden? Okay, Anthony, go to a different chair. Just go somewhere else. Just walk away. You've already answered that. I'm going to ask another student. I don't think you're listening. I don't think you're listening. Desiree, what would you choose? Boys and girls, look at our anchor chart. Desiree, look at our anchor chart. Do you see plus 3 somewhere?
Yeah.
Desiree, do you see plus 3 somewhere? Oh, so it says, I use it when I see plus 3. What's the strategy next to that?
Plus 2.
Counting on. So we can count on. You did say that. I wanted to make sure other students do too. Not your turn to talk. So if we count on, Conrad, count on for me.
So each 9, 10, 11.
So this strategy works. That one might be fast. Yeah. Okay, let's look at another example. You guys are going to tell me the best strategy to use. Do you need this still, Conrad? Okay, I'm going to give you another one. You told me the strategy. Let's see. How about, I'm going to do subtraction. Oh.
Write it down. 14 take away 5.
14 minus 5. So we're using mental strategies. So you can write 14 minus 5 down, but we're going to do the math in our heads, mental strategy. So let's see, which strategy would work best with this problem? We can't count on because we're not adding. Making 10 to subtract. So Aiden, let's work this out together. Making 10 to subtract. This is a subtraction, so that should be your clue that we're looking for a subtraction strategy. So 14 minus 5 equals what? Well, let's make 10 first. 14 minus what equals 10? Giselle?
Minus 6. 14 minus 6 makes 10.
Hold on, guys. Remember our 10 facts. 10 plus a number is 1 with that number next to it. So 14 take away 4 would give us 10, right? So if we use our fact families, Aiden, we know what 10 plus 4 is, right? What's 10 plus 4? 10 plus 4 is 14. So I should be able to tell me 14 minus something equals 10. Using my fact family, I know that's 4. So I'm going to break up my 5 into 4 and 1. So now my new equation. Okay, that chair should not be falling. You should be sitting correctly in that chair. I've seen you flopping around the whole time you've been up here. Sit correctly, please. So now I have a new equation. 14 minus 4 is? 14 minus 4 is? 14, excuse me. 14 minus 4 is? 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. Okay. You might have already said it, but you didn't say it to me when I was asking. It's not a competition. We are working together. Okay? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Jerome. Noah. Alright, my friends, please clean up your station and get ready to rotate. Great job, guys. Take your notebooks with you. Tomorrow you're going to be doing some independent practice.